Hey, it's the Nerdy Sports Fan. We're talking Week 3 NFL action, and we're into Tampa Bay hosting the New York Football Giants. New Jersey Football Giants. The Giants just benched Eli Manning. It was a long time coming. Okay, everybody was screaming for that last year. They should have drafted his replacement that draft. They didn't. They got Daniel Jones, who nobody thought was a high first-round draft pick, but they did that anyway. And but he looked good in the preseason. He really did. That's fake football, okay? Now that they're actually defensive schemes that are going to target a young quarterback and try and confuse him and trick him into throwing where he shouldn't to generate turnovers, that's exactly what every defense is going to do here on out, and I think they're going to be effective in that. They're going to be very aggressive, and he's going to be on his ass a lot. So they fixed the offensive line, but due to secondaries being able to confuse him, he'll likely end up holding the ball too long and getting hit. Saquon Barkley is an every week number one running back because he is Saquon Barkley, but if you're starting anybody else from the Giants, it better be Evan Ingram. All right? He's a legitimate tight end one, and that gets better, actually, when you have a young quarterback. He's close to the line of scrimmage. He's the security blanket. So he's a tight end one because of the situation, and Saquon's always a running back one. On the Tampa side of things, we really don't have a feel for their running back room still. So avoid it. Jameis Winston always gives me nightmares with the thought of what he could be versus what he is. And Mike Evans is doing great. He's Mike Evans. Who's the other guy? Oh, God. Blanking on the Tampa roster here. But wide receiver that they have down there, opposite Mike Williams, is doing really, really well, and I would start either of those guys. The Tampa top two wide receivers, start them in this game. That is the strength of their offense, and they're going to beat the hell out of the Giants. You don't think Daniel Jones is going to get a win and bring this team into prominence in his first week starting, do you? I don't. I mean, most people had him as a second-round quarterback, so no. He's not going to step in and just win right away. It will not happen. So, fantasy football-wise, this game's kind of dire on both sides. You don't really have anything concrete to go off of. They're kind of crap teams on both sides, and yeah, put the Giants tight end in there, put in top two wide receivers for Tampa, because you don't really have a hell of a lot of options that are better than those guys, but it's not like they're number one starters, okay? There's at least half a dozen tight ends better than what the Giants have. There's at least 20 or 30 wide receivers better than anything from Tampa right now. So, there's options out there. Just they're likely all going to end up in starting lineups because somebody screwed up in the draft somewhere, and those are the best options. So if you have stronger options, if you have anybody who's on par point-wise with those guys in their projections, start the other guy. Okay? This is going to be a bad game in general. So I don't necessarily see anybody popping off the page with a lot of stats. That's what I got for this game. I'm picking the Giants to cover because I don't think the Bucs are beating anybody by a touchdown. That's just me, though. Hit me up in the rest of the videos to see who you should start in your fantasy lineup, and we will see you guys later.